Welcome back to Useless Jesus. Today, we're tackling a big one, the Ten Commandments. These are often held up as the ultimate moral code, the foundation of ethics, and the blueprint for a just society. But let's be honest. When was the last time anyone got arrested for coveting their neighbor's ox? Are these rules actually useful today, or are they just a list of do's and don'ts from a time when people thought shellfish were a sin? Let's find out. For those of you who haven't memorized the Ten Commandments or blocked them out like a bad ex, here's a quick recap. No other gods before me. No graven images. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Remember the Sabbath. Honor your parents. Don't murder. Don't commit adultery. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't covet. Let's start with the first four commandments, which are all about God. No other gods. No graven images. No saying OMG. And don't forget the Sabbath. Here's my problem. Why does an all-powerful being need this much validation? No other gods before me. Feels like God is insecure about the competition. And no graven images? Sorry, Michelangelo, but the Sistine Chapel's a sin. And don't even get me started on the Sabbath. Is it Saturday or Sunday? And what counts as rest? Do Netflix marathons qualify? These rules aren't moral. They're about controlling behavior. Next, we have the rules. Don't murder, don't steal, and don't lie. These are the bare minimum for any functioning society. But here's the thing. These rules existed long before the Bible. Hammurabi's Code, anyone? And do we really need divine intervention to know that killing people is bad? Imagine if God came down and said, "Thou shalt not put pineapple on pizza." That's the level of obvious we're dealing with. Now, let's talk about the problematic ones. Honor your parents, don't commit adultery, and don't covet. First, honoring your parents. What if your parents are abusive? Toxic? This rule doesn't leave room for nuance. Sometimes, respecting yourself means setting boundaries. Then there's adultery. Sure, cheating is bad. But notice how this rule says nothing about abusive marriages or relationships built on coercion. The Bible's morality here is pretty one-sided. Finally, we have don't covet. So, I can't even want my neighbor's nice car? Isn't ambition what drives progress? Coveting isn't always bad. It's what you do with it that matters. Plus, let's be real, everyone covets something. God must have been having a slow day when he came up with this one. So, do we still need the Ten Commandments? Honestly, most of them are either outdated, obvious, or problematic. Modern ethics focus on empathy, consent, and harm reduction, concepts that don't show up in these rules. Instead of don't covet, how about don't exploit others? Instead of no other gods, how about respect other people's beliefs? Now, those are commandments I can get behind. At the end of the day, the Ten Commandments are a snapshot of a specific time and culture. They might have worked for ancient Israel, but today, they're more of a historical curiosity than a moral guide. So here's my challenge to you. If you had to write your own 10 Commandments for modern life, what would they be? Drop them in the comments. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep thinking critically, keep asking questions, and remember, morality doesn't come from stone tablets. It comes from us.